International students on UK-taught master's courses will be banned from bringing family members with them as dependents. Only students on postgraduate courses currently designated as research programs, which includes PhD students, will be able to bring dependents under new rules set out by Home Secretary Suella Braverman. As a result of the government's cap on dependent visas for this set of students, it is more difficult for overseas students to bring their family over while studying in the UK. Not long ago, the Department of Education, the Home Office and the Treasury have finalized plans that prevent master's students on one-year courses from bringing family members to the UK with them, reports the Financial Times. 490,763 sponsored study visas were issued to primary applicants in 2022, according to statistics from the Home Office that were published in February 2023. This was the largest number since similar records began in 2005. This was 29% more than the year before and 26% higher than the number granted in 2019, the last pre-pandemic year. Student visa holders were accompanied by a record 135,788 dependents, almost 9 times the number that entered the country in 2019 and more than the total for the previous 6 years combined. The government's answer to limiting the number of dependent visas for international students has not been well received by everyone. Former Conservative Education Minister Justine Greening criticized Rishi Sunak's suggestions to restrict the number of foreign students attending British institutions, claiming that the action might have a severe negative impact on the nation. In a letter co-signed by 12 university vice-chancellors, Greening urged the Education Secretary, Gillian Keegan, to make the case against new restrictions on students. The new restriction is said to be supported by Sunak in the wake of record levels of inward migration. Reducing the number of international students could have a severe negative impact on Britain's economy, productivity, and our world-leading universities, Greening said in the letter. The obvious cultural contribution and enrichment of UK students' learning experience is clear, as is the knowledge exchange and research contribution that international students bring to our renowned higher education sector. Limiting dependent visas will make it impossible for many students to study in the UK, according to Lil Bremerman Richard, CEO of Oxford International Education Group, who spoke to the Pi News. According to her, if we are truly committed to attracting diverse talent, we need to take into account the financial costs that could be associated with securing care alternatives, or to travel back and forth. We also need to remember that students have lots of options. If presented with a choice of studying in the UK and leaving their dependents behind, or studying elsewhere, like Canada for example, with their family, many will choose the latter. Is it easier for international students to bring their family to other countries? Living alone in a new country can be a daunting experience, so it's not surprising to see international students bring their parents when studying abroad. After all, research shows that a good parent-child relationship can satisfy an individual's basic emotional needs, such as a sense of belonging, leading to positive academic exploration and pursuit. One Chevening scholar talks about her experience studying abroad. I have professional experiences that I never had before, and many doors were opening, but homesickness and loneliness are also challenges that I ended up having to face daily. Having your wife, husband, children and parents around can help students overcome such challenges, but do many countries allow this?